Yo, how's it going, everyone? Today we are playing a little bit of Historic, and for that purpose I made a deck. We're gonna play ranked, so it's gonna be tough, best of one. So the deck I'm playing is not really suitable for this, I'd say. Bolas Tribal is difficult to run simply because you need a good matchup. I mean, it's good against a creature heavy matchup that's not too fast, kind of like mid-rangey. It's not doing too well against control. I mean, it depends again on the top deck, but we will see. We will just get a few games in. I think the game is super fun. The deck is super fun. So I hope you also will enjoy the gameplay footage, and maybe you decide to build something similar to this or the same. Let's see. So let's just start from the top. I put in 3 Fatal Pushes. Fatal Push is a fantastic card in my opinion. 1 mana and an instant to get rid of a creature. I mean, small creature, yes, it's not very expensive, but one of the good things is it does get rid of Crawling Barons. That's a card that you will see more and more of, especially in a control matchup. For example, colorless decks, they like to play Crawling Barons like as a backup, so to speak, if they lose their big pieces, like let's say the Monument. Here, let's take a look. The Forsaken Monument, and the following turn they most likely want to play something like Ugin or a good old Ulamog. Yep, exactly that one. So once you got rid of these cards, they rely on their Crawling Barons to push some damage through, especially against your Planeswalkers. So having a Fatal Push ready is pretty good. It also helps against Goblins. A lot of Goblins, they are mana cost 2 or less. Or if something of mine died, any permanent, then I can also Fatal Push something that's bigger. So that's pretty good. Good card. Auto include in a lot of these decks, I think. I feel black decks, they should play Fatal Push. Next card is Thoughtseize. 3 off. I mean, what can I say about Thoughtseize? 1 mana. Target player reveals their hand, so you can target yourself if you really wanted to. I don't know why, but you could. And you can choose a non-land card from it. They play discards that card, you lose 2 life. Excellent card, especially early on. It's extremely powerful. Basically keeps your opponents in check. Make sure they don't have their big payoff cards ready to go. Something that removes Planeswalker or pesky counter spells, something like this. I mean, it's good to have them in your hand. Definitely, I'm always happy, always glad to see a Thoughtseize. Thought Eraser. Yeah, it's like the worst version of Thoughtseize. I kind of like it. It's a good card. I like the Surveil aspect, because then you can, you know, rearrange your library a little bit, make sure you get like adequate draws for the next turn. Maybe you get something like a land that you need in a pinch, or maybe you draw a Planeswalker, who knows. So pretty good card, pretty good control card. Then we have Narset. I think undoubtedly, in my opinion, that's probably the strongest card in the deck. I know it sounds insane, but Narset is just so good. Everybody knows this card. Anybody who plays competitively or has played Magic in the last 5 years knows that this card is just broken. It's such a good card because it gives you card advantage. Card advantage that's also choosable. I mean, you not just draw a random card, you can actively choose from the cards that you're getting. Especially in a creatureless deck, it's absolutely amazing because you can basically get everything that you need into your hand, and it locks down your opponent. Your opponent has to respect this Planeswalker. So They will send a lot of their resources straight to Narset, and that's why it's so good. It's pretty cheap too, so it stops your opponents from drawing cards. Is another reason why it's so good. Yeah, it's just good. Blood Sun, well, that's one of the combo pieces here, because we do play Blood Sun in conjunction with Lotus Field. This is basically our ramp, Mindstone, Guardian Idol equivalent, because we don't run these artifacts, because we are very color starved. We need all the colors we can get, as Bolas is very hungry for colors, and yeah, it's an artwork cost for sure. We have a lot of 2-offs, like 2 blue mana and 3 red, 3 black mana and 2 black mana and so on. Red is of course a little bit of an underdog, but if you don't have it, you're screwed too. You can't cast Bolas, any of the Bolases, your Blood Suns, so you need the red as well. So that's why there's a big focus on red and black, but also blue, so it's all in a big mess basically. That's why we need the Blood Sun. Really good card. I mean, it's often seen played in like big red decks, especially with Lotus Field. It's just a real fun combo, I think, for big ramp. It's fun. They also can't get rid of the Lotus Field easily, the opponents, so it makes it fun to see. Okay, moving on, we got the Extinction events, Hagro's Mauling Ritual set. It's like your creature removal suite that you need. It's just what it is in black, you know. Ritual set's pretty good, hitting like elves and goblins and things like that. Pretty good against it. Extinction event, of course, hits pretty hard. Certain decks, it's a little bit of a problem when you play against Gruul, but what can you do? You can't catch them all. I wish Historic would allow that we have Damnation in it. I mean, I think Damnation would be perfect in this deck, but maybe it would push this deck well above others. Who knows? I think it's fair. I think they just should print Damnation into Historic. Such a good card. Much better than an Extinction event. I mean, it's a very situational board wipe. It's good in Standard, because that's what we got. But in Historic, I don't know. There are not many options, let's say it like this, at least not in black. Okay, then we have Dark Intimations. I'm not too sure if I should keep 4 of those in the deck. I think it's too much. I'm not even sure if this card's any good, to be honest. I mean, I could replace it with counter spells, I assume. But every time I played it, it worked surprisingly well for me. It makes your boluses bigger when they enter the battlefield. The opponent has to sacrifice a creature and discard a card. That's pretty strong, actually. 5 mana is a lot. It's a big investment, but if you are leading, so to speak, and the opponent is a little bit, I don't know, is mana starved or has a bad hand, this card is pretty damn good. I mean, it basically jumpstarts all the next bolas that you play, and you can get your bolas back. I mean, that's probably the main reason why I put it in here in the first place when I was conceiving this deck. So having Nicol Bolas, Dragon God, return to your hand, or God Pharaoh, I mean, these are the important pieces of the deck. We want to play them as soon as we can, because every time you have a Nicol Bolas in play, it's like a Ugin, you know, it takes over the game very quick. It becomes the prime target. Of course, Dragon God is not as good as Ugin. It doesn't protect itself very well, but if the opponent doesn't have any creatures in play, Nicol Bolas is excellent. It basically gets rid of their resources, so that's pretty insane. It's really good. Nicol Bolas God Pharaoh, on the other hand, I think is really strong against creature decks, because you take their resources and basically run away with the game if they don't deal with it really quickly. Also can get destroy hands. I mean, has really strong hand disruption here. Each opponent exiles 2 cards from the hand is just insane. The ultimate, yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, it's sort of Ugin-esque, But I mean, if you're at that level, if you can automate Nicol Bolas, I'm not too sure if you really need it. You could just automate with the regular Nicol Bolas, and that's a much safer win con in my opinion. And then finally we got 2 commit and memories, or commit to memory cards, because, well, first of all, we play Narset, they refill your hands, and also they can get rid of really dangerous stuff. Maybe if this deck doesn't perform as well as I hope, maybe we're gonna have 4 offs, cut out a couple of the dark intimations or all of them, get 2 more of the commit to memories, and maybe 2 counter spells or something like this. But let's just try it out and see how the deck performs, shall we? So let's see who is first here. I'm ready. Are you? Steel Grip. Uh-oh. It's pretty high ranked. Let's see. I mean, wow, it's a tough hand. Nah, I gotta ship this. I do like the Thoughtseize and the Fatal Push, but the Crypt of the Eternals, sorry, I haven't mentioned it, gives us 3 colors, that's why it's in the deck. It's not looking very good here, so we gotta ship this. Are you serious? Okay. Well then. Well. So, Narset by. Ritual Set by. Let's hope for the best here. Let's hope they play creatures. Okay. Well, that's decent. See if they attack first or if they cast something. Okay. Let's get rid of it. Okay. Oh, that is a land. It's not looking too good. That's a lot of gas. 2 Venerable Knights, 2 1s. Okay, Hexproof from black. Okay. Swordmaster. Okay. We're down to 12. This will get ugly quick here. Let's draw a card. Let's hope it's a Lotus Field or a Ritual Set or something similar. It's not what we need. That's ugly. Well, mulligan down, 2 cards. This could have been 2 lands or 2 board wipes. Yikes. Is that 7? Did I read this correct? Okay. So I think we're done here. I don't know what's gonna save us really. Let's do this first, I guess. See what we get. And yep, we are done here. Huge. Well, let's see if it gets better now. Castigation. That doesn't sound nice. I think I gotta keep it. And I think I have to go down 4 life. Wow, do I really want to? Well, that's... Okay, we're good. We need this. At least we got mana now. That's important. gonna help. Let's take a look. Spell pierce. Oh gee. Well, at least we didn't lose the life. Strategic planning. Oh, is this a Neoform deck? That would be bad. Is it? No, it's not. Maybe is it? Is it? It definitely is it. But is it Neoform? Probably not. I've seen that already. I don't know why I did this. It's okay. I'm a little bit worried. Okay. No. That's not too bad. Let's just get rid of it, I think. I think this is like a Phoenix deck of sorts, maybe. I mean, I could have waited, but I didn't want to take the damage now.
When people start
oh, good. We got lucky. I mean, a little bit. We got lucky because the dark intimations looks really, really strong now. Okay. Don't like that life loss. But they're losing cards and we are gaining cards, so that's good. Yeah, I like that. I mean, keep on giving me these dark intimations. They're doing work now. I mean, I don't know what he's planning on drawing, the person here. Castigation. Yeah, let's just keep going. Spell pierce, okay. Well, that's good. Didn't really lose much, though. I mean, for him, that wasn't a good trade. Okay. Alright. Let's just do it. Okay. Losing cards. Ah. It's unfortunate, but it's okay. I'm gonna get rid of these two. We're cruising. Do that. Okay. Oh, that might be the end, but I mean, strategic planning. Okay. Chandra.
Play with fire, huh?
Oops. Whew.
Oh, today's my lucky day.
So I think what we are going to do is this. Then we use Nicol Bolas. A lot of loyalty counters.
Star will be mine.
And then we are going to destroy Chandra.
Defiance
I don't need this.
has consequence.
Try the chorus, okay. See?
You dare challenge a god? It's charming to watch you struggle.
Alright. I think we're gonna win this game. Ooh, Nif miss it. No. We don't want that. And that's it. Whew. That was a close one. But it was good. See if we can get it done against Corner. What does Corner have? I go first, eh? Well, if we are lucky. Nah. Yes. This is much better. Okay. Let's keep the Narset. Play the Blood Crypt. I know. Suicidal, but we gotta do it. Gotta see what we're up against. Shark Typhoon. Whelming Wave. I don't care about this, but I do care about the missiles, dude. Do care about that mystical dispute. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. That's fine. Okay, they're ramping hard. We do too. I actually... Yeah, I think that's a good play.
Focused and disciplined. Encounter no obstacles. Meditate and prepare.
Let's take Bolas. Go hard. Okay, Thought Erasure. Solid draw. I mean, they can play the Cavaliers of Gales or Shark Typhoon. Okay.
Keep an open mind.
That's unfortunate. Gotta discard something. They don't know about the Thought Erasure yet. Okay. I wondered if they play Ugin, but I don't think it matters. Get rid of the Narset. That's fair. It's an annoying card. I haven't considered that, but it's not much I could have done anyway. That's Oracle. Okay. I'm not too worried about this. They haven't played a non-creature spell, so that's kind of good. Yeah, don't need this. Got enough of those. Okay, now they're in trouble. Now they're in trouble.
All bow before Nicol Bolas.
Now they're really in trouble. let my Nicol Bolas live?
Is without limit.
Oh, you are brave. You are a brave guy. I mean, sure, Guardian Idol and all that, but... Okay. What you gonna do? It is difficult. 4, yeah. Okay. I don't even know this card. That's pretty cool. Okay. Okay.
Insolent fool.
Okay, let's just get rid of the shark. Even. That's a good draw. Okay.
I outsmarted you eons ago.
Okay. No. Okay. I can play a land and attack Bolas down with the Guardian Idol, I suppose. Okay. Okay. Sure. Okay, they're not gonna like this. Well, they don't have enough for Omniscience. It's good to know.
There are so many mysteries and put thoughtfulness before
Okay.
action.
Excuse me. Right. Let's draw a card.
My schemes are never ending.
Okay. Sure. Narset. Narset. Oops. Yes. Better oops.
Your existence is pointless.
Nicol Bolas, here we go. I think this game is in the bag.
I have returned as the prophecies foretold. You came here with a plan. A mind is an easy thing to waste.
Sure. Actually, I'm gonna take this.
Hone your prowess.
Another Narset. We got time. Interesting. Do they have time? Shark Typhoon, okay. That's it. Thank you. Well, that was pretty nice. Gotta say, that was a good game. Alright. Let's get back to the wrap up. So, this deck is not bad. Really. It gets the job done. It's a typical control deck, I would say. Once you hit Nicol Bolas, your opponent has a really hard time getting back into the game. Dark Intimations, I have to say, was pretty damn good. It did its job. It kept the opponents on their toes, basically kept the opponents on their toes. Didn't have many options, so to speak, because they lost cards all the time. There was card advantage and creatures or anything that could oppose Nicol Bolas. I mean, even against the Shark Typhoon deck, they were basically top decking the whole game, and they didn't get anything done. But where I see the problem is, if you don't have a good starting hand, basically the game is over, I would say. Like, there's so many decks that can just outrun you, outgun you very quickly, even with a lesser hand, I'd say. And this is a big problem with Grixis in general. You need a pretty good hand to even be able to play the game. But once you do, once you have a good hand and you get the answers and you get a good sequence, again, Narset, always great to see. The Blood Sun, together with the Lotus Field, that Dark Intimations or Nicol Bolas, that's always a good sequence, and having these this trifecta of Thought Erasure, Thoughtseize, Fatal Push, always as a backup, it's pretty good. I felt the Extinction events, they were okay. They didn't really do that much, but again, we didn't play against any huge tribal decks or anything, so my opinion might vary. And you should check this deck out. It's pretty cool. It's pretty easy to build. I mean, I'm gonna post the deck list obviously coming days underneath the video, link in the description. But for now, that was just a little showcase in Historic Ranked, and I'm gonna post another video tomorrow playing a completely different deck, and we're gonna get into this one. So I hope you guys had fun. See you again next time. Bye.